Upgrading the Fox Mustang interior is typically at the top of most people's list. Here with me today is Dean from TMI Products to tell us one of the ways we can do just that.
Jonathan, thank you for having us here. We're very excited to be here with you.
Great deal, man. Dean, tell me a little bit about TMI.
Well, TMI Products was founded in 1992, stands for Tuccinardi Manufacturing Incorporated, which is named after the four brothers who founded the company, and mostly started in Volkswagen interiors, and then moved into Mustangs back about 1994. About 6-7 years ago, we got into the Fox Body Mustang and late model Mustang interiors.
That's pretty cool. Didn't know that about TMI. I always thought it was too much information.
Not exactly. Sometimes people think that, but we try to give as much information as possible about great interiors.
Well, now, how long have you been with TMI and what exactly do you do there?
I'm the general manager. I started there about 9 years ago and just enjoying it, but I've always been in the automotive aftermarket, including several years in the Mustang part of it as well.
On to the star of the show, the 03-04 Cobra Style upholstery and foam for Fox Mustangs. Dean, other than the obvious looks, what makes this so much better than the stock sports seat?
Well, several things. Number one, it's got about 3 to 4 more inches of bolstering than normal. This is based on the SVO Ford from 84 to 86. Ford put a much more aggressive bolstered seat in though. We've adapted that to the regular Fox Body GTs and LX50 type of cars. And so you've got extra bolstering here. Also the density and the resilience and cushioning of this seat foam is superior to what is originally offered with it. It's the foundation of an excellent seating position as well as the strength to hold you in place when you're doing some performance cornering.
Well, that sounds pretty cool, Dean. How about the upholstery?
Well, the great thing about the upholstery is that we use all the original vinyls on the outside seat trim and the side bands as well. But we also have the Unisuede insert, which is much more comfortable in the summer and in the winter. It's, it's just like sitting on cloth because it doesn't have that temperature transfer like you get in typically on a vinyl or even a leather product. And then we also match it out with the SVO style French seam stitching on the outside instead of the typical GT style has a welt on there. So it looks a little more upscale, a little more modern, a lot more comfortable as well. The other major thing is that we use all the same original Ford factory attachment methods, including these plastic clips that snip right on the outside edge, and all the same listing loop panels on the inside to attach it to the foam and to the seat frame properly. So it has a factory finish. So it's no different than if you just did a regular GT installation as opposed to doing this, and then you get the additional bolstering and much more performance and comfort out of the product.
Wow, it's like getting a whole brand new 03-04 Cobra seat while keeping your stock seat frame and using OE attachment point.
Exactly, it's the best of both worlds.
Well, Dean, that is awesome. Thank you so much for coming out and showing these off to us.
It's my pleasure. We're really excited about this Fox Cobra option for Mustang enthusiasts and glad you guys are bringing them to market.
We offer this upholstery with front foam and front and rear seat covers for 84 to 93 Mustang Coupe, hatchback, and convertible. Click on over to latemodelrestoration.com and pick up your new interior today.